Hello friends, today our topic is heat stroke. Heat stroke means heat stroke is a condition that caused by your body overheating, usually as a result of prolonged exposure to or physical exertion in high temperature. The most serious form of heat injury, heat stroke, can occur if your body temperature rises to 104 Fahrenheit or higher than. This temperature is called heat stroke. Introduction means the action of introducing something or a formal presentation of one person to another is called introduction. When our body is exposed to a hot environment, our thermoregulatory mechanism will automatically step up the cooling process by increasing sweating and breathing rate. Means at what time of physical structure unprotected to a heat, at that time when heat functions, no direct control on removal of heat by increasing sweating, the act of secreting fluid from the skin by sweat glands. Breathing rate means the respiratory rate at which breathing occurs. Simultaneously, water and salt, which are essential elements for maintain normal body function, is lost in the form of perspirations. Means at the same time, the process of insensibly eliminating fluid through the pores of the skin, that are the components of water and salt which provide the balance in the body function, has lost. Thus, people undergoing prolonged strenuous outdoor activities in hot environment are prone to develop heat exhaustions as the result of fluid loss. Means the individual or sports persons performing a activity in the open for a long time in hot weather, they may be suffered with the heat stroke. Due to this reason, the fluid of the body lost, electrolyte imbalance and inadequate perfusion to the organs. Mean electrolytes are the important because they help in balance the amount of water in your body, balance your body acid base level. The disparity of electrolyte and insufficient the passage of blood to a group of tissues in a living organisms that had been adopted to perform a specific functions. An athlete generally suffers a slightly different types of heat stroke called exertion heat stroke. Means a person who is proficient in sports and other forms of physical exercise hurt a little bit dissimilar kind of heat stroke that is known as physical or mental effort. In exertion, heat stroke victims continue to sweating despite the increased core temperatures. Means due to physical or mental effort, the sufferer are regularly secreting fluid from the skin by the sweat glands due to the degree of intensity of heat. You may collapse and go into coma if symptoms are ignored. Means a physical or mental features which is regarded indicating a conditions of disease, the individual suddenly fall down or faint in spite of a prolonged state of deep unconsciousness. If indication of diseases are not noticed. Another cause heat stroke is dehydration. The other reason of heat stroke may be excessive loss of water from the body, that is called dehydration. Signs and symptoms. Signs means indication or signals, and along with symptoms, a physical or mental feature which is regarded as indicating a condition of disease. Different people have different signs and symptoms of heat stroke. Different means separate human beings have dissimilar indications of heat stroke. But common signs and symptoms of heat stroke are as listed below. What means yet ordinary indications or signals, and along with symptoms, a physical or mental features which are regarded as indicating condition of disease, or as listed means or as marked below means under. First, dizziness means a sensation of spinning around and losing one's balance is called dizziness. Fatigue means extreme tiredness resulting from mental or physical exertion or illness is called fatigue. Vomiting means throwing up a forceful discharge of stomach contents is called vomiting. Rapid heart rate means a rapid or fast heartbeat is when your heart is beating faster than normal. Profuse sweating means drain out in large scale of fluid from our body. Thirsty means feeling a need to drink more water. Muscle cramp means the individual feel like a painful knot on your leg muscles and render it momentarily immobile is called muscle cramp. Prevention means the action of stopping something happening. To prevent heat stroke, some preventive steps should be considered. To avoid heat stroke means to stop the heat stroke, few protective points should be recalled or remembered to keep away from heat stroke. Few preventive steps are as listed below. Few mean some protective point or marked as under. Avoid undergoing strenuous activity in hot and humid weather as far as possible means keep away from exertion or using great effort activity in a great temperature and in high level of water vapor in atmosphere condition to the greatest extent. Wear light loose fitting clothing means in hot weather conditions dress with loose fitting garments. Take rest in a cool place intermittently means at irregular intervals. Relax your body in chilly place. Replenishes body fluid by regularly taking light salted water or fruit juice means refill your physical structure with water which consists of electrolytes or fruit juice after a few interval of time regularly. Not to consume alcoholic beverages means relating to alcohol drink, not to eat or drink. Use sunscreen to prevent sunburn, which can limit the skin's ability to cool itself. Means utilize a cream or lotion rubbed onto the skin to protect it from the ultraviolet rays of the sun. The lotion or cream has capacity to keep the moisture on your skin. Remember, it is easier to prevent heat illness than to treat it once symptoms develop. Means recall it easy to protect from the heat illness when indications find out in yourself. Wipe cool water on skin means rubbing the skin with cold water. Vigorously fan the patients means with full force air cooler the individual suffering from heat stroke. Stop the cooling when the patient starts to shivers means at once stop the air coolers at what time the patient begins frightens. Move the patient to the cool place means take the patient in the shady place or in cool place. Treatment means medical care given to a patient for an illness or injury is called treatment. Treating heat stroke immediately is essential to avoiding life-threatening complications. Means medical care at once should be given to the suffering individual to keep away from risk of problems for his life. Stop activity and follow the heat stroke treatment guidelines. Means at once stop the things and obey the heat stroke medical care in directions. Stop exercising and seek a cool shaded place. Means postpone the activity and attempt to find low temperature place where screen from direct sunlight. Drink cool water. Take a cool shower or bath or jump in a lake or river. Means the suffering individuals drink chilly fluid. Take spray of water to cool your body. Washing the body in a large area of water surrounded by a land or a large natural stream of water following in a channel to another river. Thanks and have a nice day.